Alright, this is going to be our about 30-minute QiGong practice, give or take some. We start just by loosening up the body. Do a little dance or shake. Maybe a little jog in place, get your arms moving and active. Increase your heart rate just slightly, not too much. Not going to go too hardcore just yet. In this practice, anything that we're doing, you don't have to push yourself. Just continue to do it, and gradually you're going to build strength and flexibility. So don't push yourself too hard. Don't strain anything. Just go to where it's comfortable. If you're feeling strong, maybe you can push yourself a little bit further, but not too much. Take it easy. We got plenty of time. We're going to interlace our fingers and push them down. And as we bring them up over our head, go up onto our tippy toes. Give a good stretch here. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then release back down. With your exhale, turn to the side. And then turn to the other side. And then back, we're going to lean over to the side, feel the stretch. If you're leaning to the right side, you feel the stretch in the left ribs and abdomen. Back and to the other side. Try and breathe into this part of the lungs here. And back. We're going to let our hands down and we're going to change the inner lock. So it feels a bit weird, but you put your finger a little bit further back. And then come back up again for a couple breaths. Remember, just as far as you can go. If you can't stay on your tippy toes the whole time, if you can't get your arms all the way up, that's fine. Stretch to where it's comfortable. Release and turn to the side. And back to the other side. Lean over, breathing into the side of your ribs. And to the other side. Alright, releasing that. We're going to start with our hands here, and as we open, we're going to pause a bit and then inhale again. So it's a double inhale. Gently flexing the shoulders, the arms, the fists. Not straining anything, just giving a flex and a little bit of a double inhale. So inhale, pause, inhale. Release. Inhale. Inhale. Release. Inhale. Inhale. And release. One more. And release. Now we're going to do a whole body flex, but we're not flexing full on 100%, just maybe 80%. Just tighten your muscles. Feel your chest, your abdomen, your legs, your calves, your arms. So inhale, flex, and release. Inhale, flex, and release. One more. Again. Alright. Make sure feet are about shoulder width apart. We have just a micro bend in our knees, so we're not locking our knees out. We're keeping them slightly bent and our hips a bit loose. We're going to do some neck rolls. So just heading in one direction, not too fast, not too slow. We're not pushing our head too far back or too far to the side. We're just opening up all those joints and our vertebrae, the connection to our skull and our shoulders. And the other direction. We're going to, from our chin down, we're going to inhale our head up and back, feeling a stretch in our throat. And then exhale back down, feeling a stretch in the back of the neck. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale back to center. We're going to exhale our head to the side. And back to the other side. Just going to go back and forth a few times at your own pace, whatever's comfortable. Feeling a little bit of stretch in between the neck and the shoulder. We're going to bring our shoulders up to our ears and let them drop back down. Inhale them up and drop them back down. We're not forcing them down. We're just letting them fall gently. We're going to reach our hands up to our shoulders. And we're going to roll our shoulders up and back. Really opening up those shoulder joints. I like to think of this like a turbine or something where we're building up the chi. This is the motion of an engine, building the chi in our body, turning it back the other way. Alright, now we're going to flex, inhale and flex out. Release. Exhale back in. Inhale, flex, and release back in. And on the last one, we're going to keep our fists out, a bit flexed, and we're just going to roll. Again, just building up that chi. Get it going a little bit faster if you can. Turn it the other direction. Alright, we're going to take that same fist, get a little bit of a lunge, and get it rolling. Just really opening that shoulder joint. Roll it around. And the other direction. I'm going to turn and do the same on the other side, taking that fist, giving it a roll. And back in the other direction. Okay. And back up, we're going to do some twists. You want your feet about hip width apart. Start with just an easy twist. Letting your hands just swing around the body. And then you can swing your hands up. We want to hit on our chest and our kidney. Not hard, just a tap. Just tapping some positive energy into our chest, our heart, our kidneys, our liver. We're going to do some easy hip rolls. Get your hips, joints opened up a little bit. Back the other way. Alright. When we stand on one foot, we'll let this foot swing forward and back, opening up the knee joint, stretching a little bit in the back of the leg. We're going to hold it out in front, do some ankle rotations, and the other direction. Planting that foot, shifting the weight, opening up our other knee. You can see the swing. And then holding that one out, giving a few ankle rotations. And back the other direction. Alright, now just giving your body a little bit of a bounce. Plant the feet. Feel the body bounce. Jiggling loose all those little extra bits that we haven't stretched out yet. Plant the feet. We're going to open our palms, open, close. Really building up the energy, getting the blood pumping through our arms, our hands, our fingertips. Move them out in front of you. Out to the side. Up above our head. Give those wrists a couple rolls. There's a little warm up. We're going to do a little bit of a massage to get all those little nerve endings opened up and moving, getting the chi flowing through our bodies. Give yourself a little head massage on your brow. Down to your temples, your nose and cheeks. Get your ears, get into all those little cartilage pieces in your ears and inside of your ears, on the edges. Your upper lip and your jawline, neck, back of the neck, shoulders going down your arms. Just getting everything moving, feeling a little bit of extra blood flow tingling through your body. Other side. You have 100 trillion cells in your body, all growing, regenerating, and dying. And the energy that we put into them is what the cells turn into be. The food we eat, the air we breathe, the chi, the life force energy. This is what makes up our cells. Do a little bit of a massage all the way down the legs, down the calf, foot, other side. And come back to our starting position. Feet hip width apart, slight bend in the knees. Stand here for a second, take a couple deep breaths. Feel just from the warm-up and the slight massage how much more sensation there is in the body than when you started. Take a couple breaths and just think about how your body feels. How every single sensation has its own characteristics, good or bad. Those are labels that we put on them. Now from here, we're going to breathe up, drawing up to the heart. We're going to exhale down and flex. And then relax on the inhale, bringing the hands back up to the heart. If you have your balance, you can close your eyes. Exhale down with that little bit of a flex, like you're generating energy, and then you're inhaling it back into your heart center. On the flex, you're building up that energy, and then inhaling it back to the center. We're going to exhale up, flexing at the top of our stretch, and inhaling back to our heart. Flexing as we build up that chi, and inhaling it back into our bodies. We're going to send one hand down and the other up. Finishing our stretch at the same time on both sides, and then inhaling it back to the center. Exhaling out, inhaling it back into the heart. Remembering that the Qi, the life force energy, is all around us and everything. And it's up to us to set that intention, to bring it in, to heal our bodies, to heal our minds, to strengthen, to grow. Now when our hands meet at the center, we're going to pull like a bow, pressing our fist out, pulling the bow all the way back till our arms are open, head turning, then inhale that back in. Exhaling, inhaling that back in. Our arms moving synchronized with each other, meeting fully stretched out with a slight flex at the end, and inhaling that back into the heart. With our arms all the way out this time, we're going to spread our stance just a bit. Palms facing in the direction you turn. We're going to stretch as we exhale, our hand down to our knee. Stretch the top arm over. Careful not to overdo it. It's not about how far we stretch. It's about being kind to our bodies. It's about setting an intention. It's about paying attention to the changes that we feel. About letting positive energy into the body. Opening up the flow through the body. Exhaling on the last one. Coming back, hands go out in front, making a triangle between our thumbs and our fingers. Exhaling, twist to the side. Inhaling back to center. And exhaling to the other side. Inhaling back to center. And again. Gazing just out over the fingertips. Closing your eyes if you feel like. Inhaling your hands to your navel. Your thumbs join just underneath the belly button. Hands just above the root chakra. And close our eyes here. Keeping that slight bend in your knees. Letting your body relax. Feeling how much easier the energy is flowing through the body, through the nerves, blood pumping through your veins. Just behind our hands, the base of the spine, the center of your body is your chi. We're going to imagine it. It's a little ball of light. A little ball of white golden light. And it starts to spin. Slowly rotating, but picking up speed. And as it starts to spin a bit faster, it starts to grow. This ball of light grows to a baseball size, bigger to a softball size, keeps growing as it's spinning until it's touching the front of your stomach and your lower back. And it just starts growing up and down at the same speed, filling up your stomach with light and energy, down to your thighs, growing down towards your knees and up towards your chest. The body just starts filling up slowly with light, with energy, with this life force that we all possess, that everything in this universe possesses. It keeps growing down your calves to your ankles, up to your neck, down your shoulders into your arms, till it slowly fills up all the way down to your toes and to the top of your head, to your fingertips. Your whole body filled with this white light, just barely encased by your skin. And as it grows, it starts to seep out of your pores, and you turn into a being of light. This light is shining out, and it's growing out into the area surrounding you. With each breath, growing out, getting stronger and stronger. It's building up a force field around you. It slowly grows until this force field is out as far as you can touch in any direction, surrounding the body, the globe of light, of energy, of chi, coming in through the head and in through the bottoms of the feet, and flowing back out through your pores, creating a spinning force field of energy around you in all directions. We're going to leave it here and breathe realizing our connection to everything, realizing our own power. We have a tendency to forget just how strong we are, just everything that we've been through in our lives. Strong golden force field of energy. Connecting us to everything. And on your next exhale, breathe all the way out. And when you inhale, start to inhale that force field back in. Inhaling that light back into the body. Like the center just behind your hands is slowly pulling it in. Each breath in and out. Until it reaches your skin. It fades just back in underneath the surface of your skin. Your whole body's still filled with this light. And then it starts to come to the center behind your hands, gradually working up from the bottoms of your feet and the top of your head, down to your neck and up to your knees, and your thighs and your chest, in from your arms. So it's just in your belly, and your upper legs. It grows smaller and smaller, back into that little ball, just behind your hands, the base of your spine. A little ball of light still spinning, with the power and the strength of the entire universe, with the energy and the healing power of everything that is, was, ever will be. We're going to leave this ball here. We're going to leave it here knowing that we can call upon this energy throughout the day for anything we need. This is our connection. This is our life force. And slowly open your eyes. Move your body a little bit. Move your feet. And we're just going to brush off any residuals, any energy clung to the edge of the skin. Slowly brushing it off, all the way down to our feet. Just take a couple breaths. Feel the difference in your body. Notice any little sensations. You're amazing.